Oh, here we go. Intro. Welcome. This is the intro for the video. You guys like intros? I'm an intro man now. Intro starts. LOA exploits opening naval forces protecting Washington, D.C. and secretly take control of the port. However, Ayane, the CIA... Oh, God, it's Ayane. This is not even an intro. It's going to put in the other video. We'll do it together. Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't. CIA, Irene, notices special activity. Under the cover of night, she breaks in. Heading out to sea. Got it. Dude, how the fuck are you supposed to read that? Maybe I'll make this its own video for day 6. I don't know. Intros and outros are hard, especially when you have no idea where the fuck game is starting. I did see that. I did see that.
Come on, move!
Come on, move! Maybe I gotta... I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I'm glad she has another level, though. She's fun, dude. I like playing. Maybe she only gets 2 levels in this one? Because it's like chapter 6 out of 8. What's going on? Invisible?
The cloaking's down. This is it.
So Washington, D.C. is being infiltrated?
Ah, there she is! Go on, get out there!
I am Batman. Ooh, let's go.
The target is called the Black
Dun,
Dog.
dun, 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 dun.
Classified carrier created by the Pentagon for special ops.
Boom!
Tractor that unannounced
Look, that's so sick. Triple backflip, slice him. Oh yeah.
right now, ready to ship out.
Hey, I thought I was grabbing.
So you want me to get to that ship, right?
This is so cool. Oh my. What do you mean time bonus A? I killed them immediately. Fucking stupid time bonus shit. Her levels are so cool, dude. Here, let me... Hold on. I was gonna go to, like, where the camera gets stuck up against the wall. Give you guys something to look at. Hold on, let me... Because I'm gonna run... I gotta go get a drink for, like, a couple seconds. Here we go, hold on. There you go. You guys enjoy that for a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. You gotta get the people what they want to see. Oh, baby. Okay, let's go. Hope you enjoyed the view. Dude, this never gets old. Oh, you bitch! They're costing me my time bonus! Fuck. That's so sick, though. That really is so sick. Like, I don't... Does everyone else love her levels as much as I do? Like... Because it's got to be the best level in the game. Like, playing as her is, like, my favorite. We can go ahead and get level 3. We'll never be able to afford that. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to get level 3. Just so I just do more damage, right? You love her levels, too? See, I'm wondering, man. It's like... is the community, like, do they all think that... You know, basically she has the best levels? Like, because, I mean... I don't know, dude. She's fun.
All right, you're through the first gate. Looks like you got a nice welcome.
And I think
Yeah,
because
whatever.
Whatever. Shut up. I don't like her attitude, bro. I still can't hurt. She's still no Rachel. She's still kind of annoying. Look at that spin, bro. Oh, why is this so... But I do think it feels like, I don't know, easier, I guess. It definitely feels easier than reuse levels, but not in like a bad way. It feels like when I do cool stuff, it works. Triple! Oh my god! Like, you see how cool that was? I did all that cool shit. And then, like, let's see. The community agrees that it's much better to play than in Ninja Gaiden 2, but most old, new Ninja Gaiden fans prefer reuse abs. They are the fanboys. I guess that makes sense, you know, yeah, if you're a big Ryu fanboy, then you'd think her levels suck. Because obviously these levels weren't in the original games, right? All of, like, the girl levels, they basically added those in later, like for the Sigma versions and stuff. So like, I guess I could see why people would be mad if like that wasn't in the original game. They're like, I don't want to play as a stupid girl. I want to play as a badass dude. But like, for me, dude, this is sick. Like, because everything I do feels strong. And I feel like a badass fucking ninja slicing them up. And I think that's what makes gaming fun. Like, not gaming, but games like this. When you do stuff that you think is cool, and it kills them. Well, my kunai don't go through, but yours does. Bitch. That's what it's supposed to be like, I think. Like in Ninja Gaiden 2, when I would play as her, I would do like, even in like the easiest game in the series, right? I would do like a hit and it just didn't feel good. Or I would do like a spin move and she could never block, it felt like, and like, it just didn't feel good. I would do Nimpo and it wouldn't kill anybody. So like, when you do cool stuff... Also, her moves are so fucking flashy. I love it. Like, her moves are so fucking flashy and sick. Like, look at that. That's fucking cool. I don't feel that kind of satisfaction. Like, even playing the Lunar in this game, I don't really feel like that. Because y'all remember, that's why the Lunar was like my favorite weapon in number 1. What? See, like, even when it gets blocked, she did like boom, 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 like triple swallow. Okay, that didn't kill anybody. I have to level that up then. That move actually reminds me of, what's her name? She was one of my favorite characters from... Man, Spinaroonie. One of my favorite characters in Samurai Showdown. I don't remember her name. Itsubuki or something? But she would do like... She has like 2 big swords. And then she would spin. She would do like a little spin. And she would like fly to the heavens. She could shoot like a little projectile. She puts her little swords down and does like a head shiki. Yeah, she was fun, dude. It just sucks that she was like tits and ass the character. Even like her super, she takes you behind like a closed doors. I don't know what she does back there, but but I thought she was a fun character at least. I think she was like pretty fun to play. So when she does that little move like this one, all those spins, like it reminds me of that one. Samurai Showdown's cool though. Really cool series. I think it's like underrated. A lot of people don't really play it that much. But I think it could get kind of lame. You know, if you play it like properly, she gives the opponent a happy death. Yeah, she gives them something back there behind that thing. I said, oh my god. I always feel bad for like when I like characters like that. Because like think about it, even like Rachel, you know what I mean? Like I always say Rachel's my favorite. But I think people, if they see Rachel as a character, they're just only going to see tits and ass. They're going to say, oh, Rachel's my favorite character. Rachel's the best. And they're going to say, oh, yeah, I know why you like Rachel. And it's like, bro, she was cool. She was like a genuinely cool character. You know, or even like, you know, Ayane, if you think she's cool, I think she's annoying. But at least if you thought she was cool, you know, you're allowed to like the character, not just because she showed up and she was butt naked getting a massage. I think that, like, I don't know. Sometimes it sucks when they, like, sexualize all this stuff. Because then it's hard to, like, really know, like, if you like a character or not. Because of the fact that, like, all it is tits and ass all the time. So, sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference. And with the Goonerism the way it is in today's day and age, dude, that's pretty bad. And I'm not saying, like, you can't do that, you know what I mean? Like, if you like a character because you just want to stare at them, then do it, right? Like, if your favorite character is fucking whoever, right? Whoever, like, you know, sexy-ass character, or fucking, what's his name? What you call him? What is this? That fucking, is that Claudio? You know what I mean? If, like, Claudio is your favorite Tekken character because he's just so fucking handsome and he's fancy and shit like that, like, cool. Like, you can like him because he's handsome. Like, you know, if you just want to see some tits and ass and that's your favorite thing, cool. Like, what's her name from Tekken 7? The Eliza? Is it Eliza? She had the fucking horns, the demon bitch. She was, like, butt naked with the titties out. If you just want to stare because her titties are out and she's, like, a demon hot lady and you want to get, like, killed by a succubus and suck you to death, hey, man. Cool. You're allowed to like that, you know. But I do think sometimes it sucks when nobody can tell the difference. So if you say you like a character, you get like a bad image, I guess. Not a bad image, but for some people it is. Like, because not everyone is open-minded. Because, I mean, shit, you want to goon on something? I mean, you could do that. That's fine. But, like, you know, it just makes it hard to tell for some people. Like, the foot fetish with Jury. Everybody, like, all the Jury fans are, like, these fucking foot fetish guys who are like, yeah, let me sniff it. Oh, let me sniff your fucking feet. Oh. They're just gross, dude. And I'm not saying, like, a foot fetish is gross, but, like, that's all they're doing to that character. They don't think, like, she's cool because she rides a motorcycle or whatever, like, her outfit, her, like, you know, taekwondo and shit, nothing. They don't respect anything about that character at all. They just want to be on some fetish, let me fucking sniff your feet, step on me type shit. And it's like, damn. For people who, like, you know, really think the character is cool or whatever, I think that makes them feel bad. Because they'll get put into a situation where now you're being treated like that, where, oh my god, camera! Where, you know, you're getting treated differently because of that, and it's like, damn, that sucks. Hey, stop that. That fucker was ready. He said, wait till she opens this door. But yeah, man, like, I don't just, you know, like, want to see Rachel's levels because I want to see her in, like, BDSM bondage, you know, outfit with her titties hanging out. Is that cool? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That outfit is definitely sexy. Let's make no mistake. I like it. You know, for the sexual appeal, like, that's also cool. But I like her on different levels. So when you get boxed in as somebody who, like, only wants tits and ass, that can feel, you know, more frustrating. Yeah, I do think this is easier to play with her. I got hit by another grab. That is not good. Get out of the corner, please, lady. I was gonna say, I think it's easier because I did one of those techniques, or two, maybe one, and then that guy died. So I think that maybe the enemies have less health or she just does more damage. I do have level 3, but I had level 3 with the other one too. Hello? I don't even know if I have to kill him. I'd like to, though. Level 3, so you do get a level 3 charge too. Ooh, that was cool. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I think you gotta have both, but you have to have a good balance. You know, you can have both, but you have to have, like, a balance, I think, or else it just gets drowned out by, like, one thing only. Motherfucker. I don't want to use my Nimpo, dude. I'm not gonna use the Nimpo. I took too much damage anyway. So, like, I'm not gonna use Nimpo if I end up here. But then again, how much work would I have to do? Yeah, I don't want to do all these fights again. So we just do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy, I guess, I think that there should be a balance on both. Because when you only have one, then it becomes drowned out. You know? And then I think you can't appreciate the source material if that's all you can see. At least maybe it's hard for some people, and I don't want to lose that. You know? But that's also, like, what brings people in sometimes. You know? Like, how many people, let's say, would never play Ninja Gaiden because they thought it would be, like, stupid or whatever, and then they see, like, you know, they see Ayane, she's fucking, like, butt naked, and it's like, oh, I want to play that game. And then they go buy it. So, like, they were literally never going to buy the game, but because they saw her naked, now they want to go buy it. Maybe that's good. You know? Like, maybe that's, like, good for the game sales. You know? Because, I mean, shit, some of my thumbnails, I literally put Ryu, like, butt naked with his fucking abs hanging out, and then I put Ayane naked or whatever, like... Because I think some people like that, you know? And they're going to want to see that. So the people who want the action games, they're going to go see it for the action. But then the people who want to see that, they're going to go for that. So maybe sometimes it does bring people there that would never be there anyway. Oh, am I dead? I think I'm dead. Damn. I'm not playing very well. I'm just sitting here trying to get fucking, like... Trying to get damn charges off, because I don't know if they're going to stun. I have like 1 health. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I wish I would die anyway. I wanted to restart. I don't think on Ninja Gaiden they're sexualized to the point where they lose the character. Rachel in the first game maybe a little bit because she gets kidnapped like 3 times. That is true. She does get kidnapped like 3 times, and it's like, bro, she's supposed to be the bad bitch demon hunter, and then now she's like kidnapped again. Oh, so they did make her a little damsel in distress, I guess. But yeah, I think they do a good job of like, you know, keeping the characters, you know, they're hot, they're sexy, they're nice, but they have like, you know, good characters, except for Ayane in the first 2 games. Fuck that. She didn't do anything, and she sounded like a robot. She said, "Are you going?" Like, and then she didn't even help me the whole first game. Left those stupid notes. I'm not gonna let that go. I'm gonna be playing Ninja Gaiden 4, complaining that all she did the whole game was leave me a purple note. Hey, there's bad guys. No shit, there's bad guys. Why don't you fucking do something about it? Oh shit. Hold on. It's a grab. I was just trying to take damage. What am I supposed to do about this fuckers, man? Can I actually do damage to them? Like, this is the first time, like, I think she's fighting fiends and I don't like it. I don't think she's, like, good against fiends. Because they don't take stun. Like, they're not going to take any fucking stun. So, like, I'm just sitting here trying to do buttons and it doesn't work. Because like, I can't just walk up and do, like, this. Like, square, square, triangle, triangle. Like, I'm just getting fucking hit by the other one. But then I don't have enough time to get a charge because they're flying across the fucking screen at me like that. So I can't charge. I can't do my other move. It's like, fuck am I supposed to do? Maybe I gotta do like flying swallows only? Just play better. Just be like less impatient. Try and jump around a little bit more. Do like a flying swallow. Go across here. And then wait like a minute. Yeah, jump in this thing. Now wait a minute. Now I go. I don't know. Just gotta play like a bit slower maybe. Wait for my opportunity. So he did take some stun. He took a little bit of stun. I don't know. On DOA, they were to let you know before you even buy the game, it's about fighting and sexiness, and people are aware of this fan service. Right. And that's what they want. And that's cool because they leaned into that on purpose. And that's okay. That's the thing, too. When I said, like, earlier, maybe I don't know exactly how I said it.
It's not supposed to leave port yet.
Bye.
Damn, these guys are annoying.
Yo, do I lose the game if it just goes? We're gonna wait. But yeah, like, if you're gonna do just that and you like that and that's what you're about, cool, do that. You know what I mean? Because that's, like, separate and people know that. But I think it gets confusing when you do, like, in between. And then people don't know how to act or, like, it just feels weird for them. Like, you know, I don't know. For me, like, when I was playing Nier Automata, right? One of my favorite games of all time. Probably in, like, top 3, maybe top 5. Guaranteed top 5. Nier is one of my favorite games ever. And then they always put, like, the panty shot. Like, when you're running, you can always, like, this camera always, like, pans down under her skirt and her butt cheeks are hanging out. Why? To me, that's frustrating. I'm like, bro, this game is really fucking good. Like, 10 out of 10. I mean, soundtrack, storyline, combat, characters, environments, everything in that game was, like, 10 out of 10. But they're only, like, trying to show her ass cheeks. I'm like, why? There's even, like, an achievement if you, like, blow yourself up or something. I think you can self-destruct and, like, her panties are hanging out. Because I was looking at, like, all the achievements because I was, like, 100% done with their game or 99% or something. I was like, what the fuck? Why is that an achievement? To me, that's weird. That's, like, when I'm, like, you're blending the game's, like, sexiness and, like, goonery and then really good story and characters and stuff. Like, you're putting them together, or maybe they don't need to be together. You know, or you're not doing it in, like, a way that makes sense to me. Bro, if you keep staring at the fucking Stellar Blade's ass, she kicks the camera. That's kind of cool, right? And I think that game knows what it's doing. That game, she was supposed to be sexy, right? It was like, yes, we got a hot, sexy-ass babe with the booty cheeks and titties all jiggling and, like, sexy costumes and stuff. And that's what they wanted to do. They were kind of advertising for that. And I don't know. I never played it. I heard the combat was good. I didn't hear anything about the storyline or anything else. So I don't know if it's, like, a really great game or it's just a decent game. So, like, you can do that. You can have, like, a decent game and then add all the tits and ass to help it sell better. Sure. sex sells. People like that shit. Like, why wouldn't you do that if it's gonna sell? But I think overall, I think I'm gonna lose the game. I tried to see if I would lose the game. I guess you don't lose for that. How do I, like... Is there a good way to, like, kill these guys? Because so far I'm just trying to spam ultimate technique, and I don't feel strong anymore. Like, earlier, when I was talking about how I felt strong, killing all the bad guys and, like, doing her moves, whenever they put fiends around, I don't feel strong anymore. I feel, like, really shitty and weak. That was so cool. But yeah, sometimes I think like, and I'm not shitting on the game. I'm not saying that game is bad or mediocre or whatever. Like, but let's say that game was like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 game in terms of like story, whatever. But then you add all that, and then people go buy it, and it sells as if it was like an 8 or 9. Sure. You know, do I think that you should just make a better game than just rely on tits and ass to sell copies? Yes. I think that's definitely way better. But, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, right? But I do think for things like Nier, or for like, you know, certain fighting game characters, I do get like more defensive about it. Where like, the characters are cool. And then like, you're kind of ruining them for me when you put all the tits and ass around there. Because then that's all people are going to care about. Like, somebody who doesn't know any better. That's kind of the fear. The fear is that someone who doesn't know any better is not going to enjoy something because they're just going to think it's shallow tits and ass that doesn't matter. Like, for example, like, yeah, DOA you mentioned. DOA was a really good game. It had lots of fucking, like, you know, really good parry mechanics, and, like, it was a good game. And I think a lot of people had no intention of playing it. Because all they see is, like, the photo mode, where you could literally, like, go spy on the girls in their bedrooms and stuff. Like, or maybe that was the beach volleyball or whatever. But I do know there was, like, a mode where you would, like, go spy on them in their bedrooms and shit. And, like, people heard about that. And they heard about DOA, and it was like, yeah, that game is bad. Like, that's just a game for, like, perverts who just want to stare at girls all day. And then they're not going to be able to appreciate the game. That right there is what I don't want to see happen to, like, good games or good characters or whatever. I don't want to see Rachel get turned into, like, you know, BDSM sex girl, right? I think she's cool. She's, like, a really cool character. So, like, she can be sexy, yes. But I don't want to see that's all people care about, you know? And sometimes you'll have that happen with a game that has, like, a lot of sex and shit in it. But, like, you know, fighting game characters, like, they did it to, Sakura. If you guys play Street Fighter, they did that to Sakura, and I was so mad. In Street Fighter 5...
You can still make it.
Okay, so the boat did have to leave. You still make it. I wasted a little bit of time there. Sexiness isn't a problem if it's on design. Like, on Tekken, some people complain that Nina should be muscular, but this isn't part of her character design. She was supposed to be the sexy, cold assassin that manipulates people. Yeah, if it's part of your design, that's what it's about, because she's, like, classy, and that's what I like her sister. I really like Nina, or Nina's sister, or Anna. Anna is really nice, because to me, Nina is, like, classy. She's sexy, but she's classy. She has the business suit thing going on. Her titties are out a little bit, depending on the outfit, but she has the glasses and, like, the whole confidence. Her sister's fucking wacko. Her sister seems like a fucking wacko, like, crazy, like, kinky, sexy girl. Like, that's what she does, you know what I mean? That's cool. So you can get both, you know what I mean? You get, like, classy here, but then this character does that. I think it adds to the game, because you get kind of both characters. And that's pretty good, you know? Whereas I think, like, when they did it to Sakura in Street Fighter 5, she was always, like, one of my favorite characters. Because she's, you know, what? Some young girl just trying to be a martial artist. That's not easy. But she had such a good attitude, you know? She was never going to beat Ryu. She was never going to beat him. There's no way. Her fucking arms were, like, toothpick thin. Like, there was no way. But she would always, like, put the headband on and keep training. And that was, like, really inspirational, I feel like. And then she always, yeah, she had, like, the schoolgirl outfit. I guess people do, like, fetishes for that. So, like, some people said, well, she always had, like, you know, her panties were hanging out because, you know, she's wearing, like, that short skirt and she's supposed to be sexy. I think that's just, unfortunately, how that outfit is. That's kind of just, like, what happens. But then in Street Fighter 5, Dude, they gave her a Christmas outfit. It was a fucking stripper outfit. It was basically a stripper outfit. And then she's just like she lost a lot of her personality. To me, she was no longer like trying to be a martial artist. She was like a random pop star or like an announcer at an arcade. She had like a microphone and was like, "Hey guys." I was like, "What? You ruined it." And that's my personal preference. That doesn't mean it's true, you know, but I felt like they kind of ruined it. I was like, she was so cool, and now you have her in like stripper outfits, and then to me that takes away from the character. I liked her, you know, headband and martial arts kind of thing and what she was striving for, and they just took all that away. And I think that kind of sucks when you either sexualize somebody who shouldn't be done like that, or you take away some of their personality and what made them really cool. It's like, no, that adds more. Like, what's her name? Manat? Manat was one of my favorite characters, dude. And what do you call it? Street Fighter 5. She had the orb. She had like cool mechanics I wanted to see. It's Infiltration's fault. Infiltration made that character look so fucking cool that I thought I could be cool like that. But she was almost like a Sakura type character, you know, because Rose was her master, and she was like, you know, I'm gonna be a great hypnotist, or not hypnotize. What do they do? Like a wizard, whatever the fuck they're called. They have a name. Whatever, sorcerer, not sorcerer. Fuck, whatever their name is. Mysticism, something like that. But she wanted to be like that. And she had like all these dreams and aspirations, and I was like, yeah, cool character. And then she was a very happy, genuine character. And then they put her in these fucking stripper outfits. And then when she was doing her ultimate move, like her super, she would literally just dance and shake her ass. And it would like zoom down her body. What? Why? Why the fuck is like, that's her ultimate? Everyone else does like, oh, save that. Everyone else's super is like beating them up and doing cool stuff. Her super is just shaking her ass and stuff and like rubbing on herself. Because, you know, that's what people want, I guess. That's unnecessary. Like, you have a cool, nice character. I think if you're going to have that, like, we have Poison. I like that, you know, that's what she does. Poison's all about, you know, tits and ass and sexuality and stuff, and like, hell yeah. But I don't think that you should be doing like her like that, and that's just a preference. Like, some people love it. Obviously, a lot of people love it. You have so many gooners out there, that's like all they care about for her outfits and like her sex appeal and stuff like that. But I don't know. There's a limit. I think there is. I think there's a limit to how far you can go before you lose yourself. And before you lose what like matters, you know? And I think when you lose it, like, I don't know, there's no going back, I guess. And then your product gets devolved. But it's business. Is it selling copies? Sure. You know what I mean? At least I like, you know, I like, for example, if you're playing Tekken, when you play Tekken, dude, you can get characters, I mean, naked in that game. I'm talking about like, and this without mods. Even without, oh my god, triple. Even without mods, you can have those characters. I seen one outfit that was in the game. Literally, this chick's cooch was gonna fall out. I mean, it was like paper thin amount of cloth. I said, oh my god. And then there's people out there who only want to see that. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, Lara's naked, but there's people who only want to see like all that shit. I literally saw a comment about when Tekken 8 released. They said, until you release the bikini outfits, I'm not buying. It was like a Twitter comment. I'll never forget that in my life. I will never forget that. There's people out there like that. It blew me away. I never thought that there was a person who only wants to stare at like naked people, and that's the only reason they're going to buy that game. But what if that's like 40% of their sales? Do you know what I mean? Like, what if that's actually 40% of their fucking sales is people like that? Think about Marvel Rivals, dude. Marvel Rivals, that game was doing okay. They announced, what's her name? Frost? Miss Frost? Or Emma Frost? They put her, broke the internet. People going to play the game all over the world. I mean, you know, it's business at the end of the day. Ew.
These things just keep getting more disgusting.
That's what I said.
You don't have much time. No shit.
Okay, that was kind of fun. I like that. I like that. Oh, she got me. She got me. Okay. Maybe she's bringing me back a little bit. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Remember the last triple boss she had? I think this one, it worked out to do this. I went for level 3. No! Really? Okay, so they're gonna block it randomly. Oh my god. Ew. This fight might not be winnable. An old story, KOF 13 was not gonna have Mai, and fans started a movement to insert her called No Mai, No Buy. Wow. Right. So like, there is literally so many fans who are so upset that they can't stare at Mai's titties, and that's the only character they want to play. So they have to like fix the game for them, basically. You have to fix this game because I'm not gonna buy it unless I get to see her titties and stuff like. Now, granted, I do understand that like she's a big name in like those in like this community, right? She's basically the Chun-Li of SNK, right? So like, imagine a game comes out and Chun-Li is not in it, like a Street Fighter game. Okay, good luck, right? So like, I kind of get that in a way, but I wonder how many of them were just mad for like tits and ass. It reminds me in Siege, in Rainbow Six Siege, when I was playing, because I played that game for fucking years. I have like 2,500 hours in that game. Fucking loved that game. And it's like, so basically, Valkyrie came out, and Valkyrie she was kind of butch, I'm not gonna lie. She had like strong features, she had like strong arms, like she was muscular. And I liked it. And I didn't like it because it's like some muscle mommy fetish. I liked it a lot because she was a fucking trained Navy SEAL. I imagine you have to be, you know, bust ass to be a part of that unit. It's not just something you can just casually do. So because of that, I liked it. But I think I remember people were bitching that the girls aren't pretty enough in Siege. The girls aren't pretty enough. I'm like, it's a fucking game about, like, military operatives. It's about fucking, like, it blew me away. Like, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. I can't even speak right now because that's how shocked I am that people said they weren't pretty. And then I remember they changed her face. They actually changed her face. Rainbow Six Siege, yes. They changed her face to be more cute. They made all the girls like that. They made the girls more attractive. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. Why? Why do you have... And then Ella comes out, and then Ella's wearing fucking leggings. Like, Ella comes out, and she's wearing leggings, and she's like this young, you know, hot thing, basically. And then after she comes out, then Yana comes out, and you want to talk about fucking thick as molasses. And her entire operator thing is like you walk in behind her. She runs in first, and you walk in behind her, and her fucking ass is huge. I'm like, dude. And it's like, come on, man. Why does it have to be that way? Why can't they be regular women? You know what I mean? Like, especially given the game. It's not a fantasy game. It's not like a fantasy trip of like, you know, you're going to look up to, you know, you want to be like Rachel or Ryu. Like, Rachel and Ryu are fantasy characters that you're like, yeah, I wish I was like that. That's A-okay. That's a very realistic game. It's based in reality on like what people do in their, you know, missions and stuff, what they look like. So they can be attractive, you know. Like shit, I think Hibana was always cute when she came out. You know, Ash had the little, you know, American style going on. She was cute. So like, you can be cute, but when they completely redesign a character because they want them to look hot, I think that's what's crazy to me. Like, why are you redesigning them? Call of Duty had the same problem where like they make all the characters look more attractive now. Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, this is not working. This is working, but it's not working. It's just fucking random. I don't like this idea where it's like jump at them and hope you get something. Do they just stun? Maybe they just get fucking command grabbed, lose half your health. We gotta focus. I'm also talking a lot, so I'm not as focused. Fight that one last. This one's a pain in the fucking ass, dude. Okay, don't fight him last. Just fucking only lock onto him and get grabbed from behind the back. Yep. Only lock onto him and get grabbed from behind the back. Oh my god. Be fucking kidding me. Stop locking on this one! Fucking fight! Whatever, dude. Fight's over. Cool. That's unfortunate. Get grabbed. Get fucked. Whatever. Oh well. I don't even care which one I'm locking onto. I'm just gonna press buttons. Let's go. We're in there. Locking on, pressing buttons. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Thought I was dodging. Yimbaju, yes. Okay, didn't do any damage to that. That's good. No damage at all. I fucking hate double bosses. Okay. That's not a problem with the double boss. That's just me. Okay. Woof! Now, where was I? Yeah, just stop making them sexy on purpose. If they don't have to be.
Any longer and you won't make it back. Move! You've done enough. Now get out of it.
Damn. She took that shit off. She said, I'm going in. Damn. What was the point though? If I didn't jump in, I thought I was infiltrating this place anyway, so if I didn't go in there. Sonya! Sonya! Ooh!
I can't tell if you're just watching us to keep us in check, or if you actually, like, give a damn.
Actually, like, bro.
A GPS transmitter? A little much for this operation, isn't it?
Ooh.
Are you always going to be chasing us down? The CIA is concerned.
Oh yeah? Concerned about Ryu?
You aren't allies or enemies. You're ninja, and you're too dangerous.
Hey.
What about you?
About to be a girl fight?
You know,
Ooh.
I just want to help Ryu.
Ooh. Nah, they did something.
Okay, whatever. You'll just keep chasing the rest of us.
Whatever. I can't stand her.
Sorry. Ryu's the only one I'm after.
Ooh.
Seriously, what's with you and Ryu? I know him better than you do, kid.
Ooh. Yo, this is sassy. Oh my god. Talk about some sass master. Oh. Dang, dude. Listen, I told you something happened, though. I told y'all something happened. Y'all didn't believe me. Ryu clapped those cheeks. Nah, 100%. Ryu clapped those cheeks at the end of the last game. I told y'all. First, he was holding hands, hugged her, and then he stayed with her on the mountain when he told Rachel to fuck off. Something happened. Now she's addicted. Now she said, oh, I got to get me some more of that. And she's been following him around ever since. He should have stayed away from her. I can't believe that. He could have had Rachel. You could have had Rachel. You took her? Stupid second best? Yo, she said, I know her more than you do. Ooh, yo, she lives in the same village. I think she might know a thing or two. Sonya appears with Ryu on DOA Dimensions, so they have been doing something. Oh. See? Bro. You can't stop love. I'm not going to ship it. He should have taken Rachel, and that should have been his wife. But still. I guess she's here to stay. That's his new girlfriend, whatever they're doing right now. Now he's going to want kids. He had the other little girl. He said, maybe I could have kids one day. I never thought about being a dad. So I'm going to be mad. If it comes, if Ninja Gaiden 4 comes and it's canon, and then he actually ends up, like, him and Sonya together, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be real mad, bro. Him and Rachel are supposed to be in love forever. That is the end of this chapter. Let me check one more. Day 6 Ayane. So then we're going to do 7 and 8. It looks like it's going to be done. Like, basically what it looks like, if you see, here, and here, that we're going to have 2 more days of only Ryu. So I think it's only Ryu chapters, which means we got about 2 more videos, and we will be good to go. And I still don't think I'm doing custom intros, so I think basically we're going to do like just maybe the same pre-recorded outro. I don't know. I got to figure out the outros. This game is not, I'm not ready to do it yet in this game. But thank you guys for watching on YouTube and being here. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Super glad you're here. And as they say, please subscribe. And I say that for me specifically because I'm not that big. And if you don't, there's a good chance you may never see my other videos because it's not going to come up in the algorithm unless I'm popular enough. But thank you for being here. And if you missed something, let's say you wanted to go ahead and catch the full gameplay, none of the clips cut out, come hang out on Twitch. You can talk to me live as well. We always have a good time. Link is right here. So I hope to see you there. And as always, man, have a good day, man. Love you guys.